Mercy.
There's both good and evil.
We open No Mercy with a stating of the obvious.
There is a WrestleMania feel tonight.
I'm guessing Michael Cole's new catchphrase at these events is how much there's a WrestleMania feel from the audience. Just you wait, he might say that every week on Raw now.
In 2 main events.
Cluelessness on the fact that the main event is the last match of the night cliche.
It is a big fight feel.
So, is it a big fight feel or a WrestleMania feel tonight? Make up your damn mind. Previously on WWE.
Same late last week.
Woo. Also, discount Sting. I say discount Sting rather than Ric Flair because of the way Jason Jordan let out the woo. Sting, we all know, let it out with fury.
Prove that he's not living off of Kurt Angle's name.
Because he's not even wrestling under the Angle name.
And Jason Jordan now. Wow.
And sin removed for Jason's awesome strength to lift up the Miz like that.
Master of the suplex.
Jason has hardly been around. How is he the master of the suplex? There are a whole list of wrestlers who are more of a suplex master than him. Like his father, for example.
And now people in the locker room say, you're getting this because of your dad.
The wrestlers in the back aren't wrong, you know. Jason has been placed in number 1 contender match after number 1 contender match by Kurt Angle simply because Jason is Kurt's son. So those wrestlers backstage do have a point.
This kid walking around with a kid.
And 10 sin penalty activated. Not many pay-per-views of 2017 left, and so far all of them have received this.
He was a champion, and look.
Oh, that was very bad. Miz went ahead too early and made it seem like Jason pushed him into the ring using the Force.
He did steal these kicks from...
Get the fuck over it, Michael. What do you expect to accomplish continuously bringing up Miz taking these kicks from Daniel Bryan? Expecting me to put in the copyright infringements in? That ain't happening unless Daniel was Miz's opponent.
Michael Cole, these are the it kicks.
So if Pennywise the Dancing Clown was a wrestler, this would be a part of his finisher, wouldn't it? Wow, that was ironic.
It's all about.
It runs in the family, the you suck chants.
Thanks for coming, Bo.
Miz didn't even get hit by Bo Dallas at all, yet he fell, likely for the enjoyment of falling down. Hey Michael, you were complaining earlier about Miz stealing one of Daniel's moves. Why are you silent about this, you hypocrite?
Shoulders are down!
Wow, even without a referee counting, Miz still kicks out at 2. Post-match interview, something I still don't get why they rarely do it, especially when it doesn't lead to anything major. Here we go, now is Jason's chance to say a completely badass line.
Well, as far as Miz is concerned,
Yeah?
Miz, you really do suck.
Oh, that's it? Well, that was a waste of time. Seriously, that line was as bad as Anakin Skywalker talking about sand in Attack of the Clones.
Do not mention my kids again.
Your kids.
That's not how that promo went at all. Raw once again hyping up SmackDown's pay-per-view, The Enemy Show. Man to man? The fuck is that supposed to mean? Bray Wyatt is nowhere near a man. He's the eater of worlds and a freak of nature. Sure, this works in Finn Balor's case, but not Bray's. It's still man versus monster.
And Bray Wyatt was also embarrassed at SummerSlam.
At SummerSlam, onto the list of events where Bray has been embarrassed, which includes every single one of his WrestleMania appearances as well. Finn Grayer, only saying that because everyone made fun of Dave Bautista for wearing blue and called him Blue-tista. Nothing wrong with calling Finn Grayer if that's the case. Watch this, I totally just triggered everyone.
Oh!
Pre-match assault, which I'm guessing is Bray's way of saying, about time you got here, dude, you walk slower than old people.
Sometimes the only thing better. You see me now?
Bray must think he's John Cena. Of course we can see you. Nearly 2 minutes of watching Finn get attended to and walk to the stage.
Run away, little coward, run away!
Coward? Coming from the guy who just attacked him from behind.
Look at me, Finn!
He is looking at you, you stupid dumbass. Not joking, there were actually fans who thought that Finn would be held backstage and then come out as the Demon King. How would Bray waste 4 to 5 hours, which would end the entire night? Wrestler gets assaulted before match begins, gets goaded by his opponent, then ultimately returns to the ring to compete cliche.
And Bray Wyatt looking for Sister Abigail.
Bray has hit Sister Abigail on his opponents almost immediately after grabbing them before, so why is he always wasting precious seconds these days to hit it?
He loves to prey on the injured.
Bray likes to pray all day until he gets his way, and oh my god, I should really stop rhyming shit.
Pain right now. Oh my god. Headbutt again to the ribs.
Actually, Bray delivered the headbutt to Finn's pec, not his ribs.
Hey, look at him! Look at him! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
Couldn't compete when it was man-to-man.
It's man-to-man now, and Bray's competing. No one cares what's trending.
It was in Los Angeles last year at SummerSlam. Bray won the Universal Championship and injured his shoulder.
Bray Wyatt won the Universal title at SummerSlam in Los Angeles the previous year, the same night he injured his shoulder. That's a total of 6 problems with Michael's statement. Bray did not win the Universal title at all, especially in 2016 at SummerSlam. Hell, Bray didn't even have a match at SummerSlam in 2016, which, by the way, was in Brooklyn, not Los Angeles, and he didn't injure his shoulder that night either. Throwing in 6 sins right now.
The more it favors Bray Wyatt, especially with the injured ribs.
The way Michael said that, it's like he's implying that this match will favor Bray Wyatt when he has injured ribs. I know he's talking about Finn, but he said it like Bray had the injuries. Michael was fucking up big time tonight.
On his feet,
Bray's foot is strong with the force.
Didn't get all of it.
Didn't get all of it? Bray didn't get any of it.
Wyatt!
Okay, to be honest, we've seen Bray do this move for 4 years now. How do the wrestlers still get amazed by this when he's been doing it for 4 years? Jump on him, Finn!
Roll through. Oh!
Haha, you missed Bray with a sling blade.
Oh!
Finn reacted to Bray's kick before Bray could even connect at all. Jesus, this match is pretty bad.
Right to the midsection!
Didn't know Bray's shoulders were in his midsection area.
Actually, the chest.
Michael was incorrect even when he corrected his earlier mistake.
Finn with a coup de grace! Oh!
A coup de grace to the stomach finishes off Finn's opponents, but a coup de grace to the back of the freaking head, which would surely knock them out, does absolutely nothing for victory.
Bray Wyatt's second rope.
Holy shit, Bray must not have peripheral vision, because how the hell did he not see Finn getting back up and preparing for the next attack?
Extraordinary things.
Extraordinary, meaning just normal things with a little extra more normal things. Definitely not extraordinary the way he's saying it.
2010, Sheamus defeating John Cena for the WWE title.
Holy fucking shit! Michael Cole really does suck at his WWE history because the night Sheamus shocked the world by winning the WWE Championship from John Cena in a tables match was in 2009, not freaking 2010. At the 2010 TLC event, Sheamus lost to John Morrison in a ladder match. 3 more sins added again, Michael.
And back in 2012, the in-ring debut of The Shield.
Michael likely had to Google that just in case he fucked that one up too. The way Cesaro is massaging his mouth, it's just like he's got a feeling that he's about to get his teeth shoved up his gums tonight.
When a match turns ugly, and it will.
What about when the match gets sinful? And it will. There's water on the camera and the cameraman never noticed.
No Mercy is presented by...
Skip! Cesaro is literally waiting almost 8 seconds for Sheamus' music to hit after he poses in position.
Allowing Cesaro and Sheamus...
Cesaro and Sheamus? Ain't Cesaro supposedly one of the names of their tag team next to the bar? Didn't know Cesaro decided to call himself Cesaro.
No. Oh!
Man, who would have thought that the Cesaro swing would become so deadly? It went from being a joy of having fun to getting smashed into steel. That was intense and awesome to watch.
Oh my God!
Like that, right there.
Dean Ambrose must have forgot that he's on camera and reacted to the pain a bit too late.
You listen to me and get in the ring!
Instead of arguing with Cesaro, why don't you do something that will definitely get him back into the ring? Like, count him out.
Sheamus has accomplished it all.
Except for the Universal title and, most importantly, the Intercontinental title. So, no, he hasn't accomplished it all in WWE.
How did he do it?
It's Cesaro!
Dean committing teeth murder. Also, despite having 3 teeth shoved up his jaw, Cesaro continued the match for the remaining 10 minutes, which is fucking amazing. Got a lot of respect for him.
Money in the Bank ladder batch winners.
Ladder batch winners? Seriously, is Michael freaking drunk tonight? That's how many times he's fucked up in 1 single hour? Cesaro attempting to pant Seth.
Championship on...
First, Dean caused the teeth injury on Cesaro, and now it seems he dislocated his own shoulder. Dean is really causing injuries tonight, even to himself.
Cesaro says, Oh God! Cover! Kick out!
The fact that Dean survived the white noise and having Seth Rollins get powerbombed onto him from 9 feet in the air is amazing. I seriously believe that was it right there.
Oh no!
Wrestler accidentally hits his partner, which ultimately costs him the entire match cliche. Who gives a shit about Hulu?
Tweets and the hashtags.
Emma might as well rename herself to hashtag Emma, considering tweets and hashtags is all she talks about these days. Well, somebody obviously missed her Harley Quinn look, which was pretty bad in my opinion. What do you bet that guy right there was the same guy that asked Alexa Bliss to marry him earlier on the pre-show?
And Sasha and Bayley really good friends.
That's like the 5,000th time that Michael has informed us that Bayley and Sasha Banks are really good friends. While true, I bet that Michael will accidentally call them good friends even if they're enemies in the future.
By Bayley and the Boss.
Bayley can't even turn Emma over for a pinfall, and that's before Sasha stepped in to kick Emma out of the ring. Staring Contest City.
Bayley really wanted to be women's champion. She'd have punched Sasha right in the mouth.
But let's remember that Bayley doesn't like to hurt other people, so watch her fail miserably in trying to obtain the championship. No other way to win the title unless you hurt someone.
Uh-oh.
What? I'm just making sure I don't lose my championship. You wouldn't know considering you've never even been a champion. Monologuing is a villain's greatest weakness, plus Nia Jax is doing just fine without Alexa.
Sasha!
Biggest participant is always ganged up by the other competitors and taken out of the match cliche.
Over 16,000.
Fucks I don't give about the number of people in attendance.
And she's not happy.
After all the attacks she took? Oh no, I think she's more cheerful than ever. This is the second post-match interview of the night, and just like the last one, this interview doesn't set up anything big for the future either. These are seriously a waste of time if you ask me. That one moment when you realize that the weeks of epic promos leading up to this match was way better than the match itself, and that's a shame.
I don't respect you.
Lies. 52 seconds of waiting for Roman Reigns' music to hit.
This is the most important night of Roman Reigns' career.
Haven't we heard that at almost all of his big pay-per-view matches? Which is his most important out of the many most important matches he's ever contested? Seriously.
He wants what John Cena has.
What does John Cena even have? He doesn't have a championship at this moment, and he can't take credit for all the accomplishments John has done in WWE, so what does he have that Roman doesn't? Well, except fans who actually cheer for him half the time. After the entrances are over and both John and Roman are ready to go, the referee decides to stall time and wait nearly a full minute before ringing the bell.
16,000.
Shut up! This match is about 22 minutes long, mainly because of moments like this. Cut out the many stare downs and this match would be at least 18 minutes or so. What the fuck is John even doing? Pretending to walk away from this match didn't make it more entertaining. If anything, it annoyed the living hell out of me.
Roman Reigns, however, will drop.
Copyright infringement.
I'm just putting a little money in the bank right now.
By standing around doing absolutely nothing.
Matchup. And Roman Reigns, thunderous.
The referee should have said 5 by that point. Roman refused to listen and kept stomping away on John even after the referee said 4. So from my view, the referee should have counted 5, Roman is disqualified, and this match is over. I know this is a big, hyped up match, but referees still gotta do their job.
Taking the fight to John.
Roman has a weird habit of pushing the stairs over upon colliding with them.
This matchup was going to be physical.
Like every single wrestling match that has ever existed in world history. Quit trying to act like previous wrestling matches weren't physical. How else did wrestlers win without laying a hand on the other?
The history of this business can
Did I ever tell you how soft your pants are, Roman?
With Cena. There's another.
Thanks for the reminder, narrator.
Give him some big bang!
Give him some Big Bang.
Roman Reigns.
From the looks of things, John was already starting to fall before Roman could even connect with that clothesline. And you somehow didn't see Roman raising his right leg and preparing to spring up in the air the moment you were going to run off the ropes either.
Would Reigns be intimidated?
Why would he be intimidated of John Cena? Knowing Roman, he's right when it comes to John never being able to bury him. So what is there to be intimidated of?
Will Big Match John do it again?
No offense, Michael, but it sounds bad when you call John Cena Big Match John compared to the way JBL says it.
Johnson!
We interrupt No Mercy 2017 to bring you SummerSlam 2008.
Roman Reigns caught Cena!
That wasn't even a true pinning position. That's the first time I ever saw somebody pin their opponent just by covering their leg. Does that mean I could pin someone just by placing a hand on their hand?
Roman brought it on that.
Rowan? Seriously, Corey? Rowan? Rowan Reigns? Did he switch names with Eric Rowan, who's probably known now as Eric Roman? The referee is just standing there questioning John's motives instead of doing his job and counted the two wrestlers out. The fact that Roman managed to continue this match after landing on his fucking head is amazing. I don't care if the Roman haters disagree. I am duty-bound to remove a sin for the tenacity of Roman Reigns.
Another redhead! Cena with all!
I honestly don't see the true reality of surviving 4 attitude adjustments, 2 of them in a row, might I add, and Roman's still kicking out. It's like when he defeated The Undertaker, he gained his immortal power. Also, that reminds me, fans actually believed Undertaker was showing up again tonight, too. 2 pay-per-views in a row. What's next, the rumor saying he's coming back at TLC, Survivor Series, or that stupid excuse for a Starrcade event in November? I guess that's the newest trend. Hashtag Taker returns at insert name of event.
It's caught Cena! Spin!
Are we sure this guy that went down from one single spear is the same guy that survived 3 rock bottoms and a people's elbow to defeat The Rock at WrestleMania 29?
What an incredible match!
Actually, it wasn't. Looking for a post-match heel turn? Well, guess what? You ain't getting any. You're getting a boring, raising hand segment from two guys who flat out insulted each other out the ass for weeks. It's like we're saying, let's just forget about the fact that we don't respect each other. It was all a lie. Nearly 4 minutes of mourning John's loss. Also, we all know John ain't retiring. We are in Hollywood. He's staying there. It's his new home anyway.
But you're gonna kick off the show.
And we're gonna end the next 2 editions of Raw with the Cruiserweights of 205 Live instead of our own brand. Neville carrying a championship title like it's a sack of garbage. In other words, the Roman Reigns way of carrying titles. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh shit, that's Enzo Amore, never mind. But seriously, I wish the same rules applied with Enzo, where I could say his name 3 times and he'd disappear because he's already on a reign of terror.
That of all the cruiserweights, you're the ugliest one, ain't done.
Clearly, Enzo has never looked in a mirror before.
That temporary loss to Tozawa has been stricken from the books.
What? No, it hasn't. From what I see in the record books, Akira Tozawa is indeed a former Cruiserweight champion. Just because Neville won it back 6 days later doesn't mean it's been stripped from the record books. The fact that there's at least 1 or 2 guys instead of the whole arena chanting, "Oh, Enzo Amore," just goes to show that the fans indeed are done with Enzo's crap. I was done over a year ago.
Whoa!
Look at me, I can backflip.
And Enzo just dropping throat first.
Wasn't that Neville that dropped throat first onto the top rope? I didn't know Enzo dropped himself throat first on the top rope.
Shoving Enzo to the floor.
Oh. Enzo's orgasm noises.
Before the count of 10.
Or the 10th count of 10 from the fans' perspective.
No one cares.
Neville was live sinning his own match.
Staples Center.
The crowd would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion. This is actually the 2nd match in a row that's gotten a "This is boring" chant. Yes, even the big John Cena vs. Roman Reigns match got a "This is boring" chant.
Right now, Neville is...
Also, Neville is really just asking to lose his championship with all the poses and shouts that he's been doing in this match. Just finish him off already! Quit stalling time!
reaching for his quiver. Wait a minute, Neville...
Instead of hitting the red arrow and finishing off Enzo, Neville decides to think about it for 15 seconds, take another 10 seconds to get to the middle rope, and then hit a Phoenix Splash that ultimately fails him. No wonder he ends up losing the championship next to Enzo's upcoming dirty tactics. God damn it, we were so close to having an entire pay-per-view in 2017 without a row of tweets. We just had one more match to go. So close. Title theft. Doesn't Enzo know that if he gets disqualified he doesn't win the title? Or does he think he actually is the champion in this case? Must have gotten hit in the head one too many times.
Get beat up. Oh! Enzo down! Enzo Amore!
Victory due to low blows behind the referee's back is always a sin. I didn't know Brock Lesnar won the UFC heavyweight title in the WWE, as well as the NCAA championship. He won all those in WWE? This is a WWE tail of the tape after all.
They better reinforce Staples Center.
Michael Cole actually believes that Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman could actually collapse the entire arena and kill everyone inside with just one slam. Either JoJo should just automatically give the microphone to Paul Heyman upon Brock's introduction, or Paul should really just stop being a dick and stop doing the ring announcer's job.
Braun Strowman was a world-class collegiate ref.
Braun is a ref? Like a referee? Seriously, Corey?
Chokeslam City, Brock.
Chokeslam City Brock.
Dominant from Brock.
And now Corey thinks that Brock is the one dominating. While understandable that he made that mistake considering Brock always dominates his matches, that's the second time in 2 minutes that he's botched the facts. I haven't cringed that much tonight, but the moment where the rope is literally a foot away from Braun and he completely ignores that obvious fact is the moment I nearly ripped my hair out from my head. Can any wrestler seriously be so stupid in this situation?
Got a different look in his eye, too.
That might be because there's blood below it.
For the running power slam.
After hitting the running power slam, Braun could have just fallen on top of Brock to pin him and win, but he decides to fall to his side away from Brock instead.
The F5! F5 down! Brock whoa!
If Braun Strowman was truly the monster among men, there is no fucking way that he would be defeated after one single F5 in a 9-minute match. This goes against anything Braun's ever been the past year and just sucks when someone's momentum was all for nothing. I would expect at least 2 or maybe 3 F5s to put away Braun, but 1? After a short match, 2? This main event has indeed been a major disappointment. Also, see you at TLC in your hometown, Brock. Oh, wait, never mind.